What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, as always, I gotta go ahead and say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. Comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. So as y'all can see from the looks of the title and the screen, today I put together a very special build in which I'm calling the two-way play initiator. Now the build will come out to a two-way floor general, but as far as for this one, when it comes to today, everything you're seeing on screen is with a 60 overall build online. Now, I didn't put anything when it comes towards the attributes. I am wearing some performance boost when it comes to the arm sleeves, but nothing more added to it. Now, you're really going to be able to do a lot of everything when it comes towards the offensive side. After playing with this build at a 60 overall, it really feels more like a 70 to 75. Defensively at a 60, you can already feel the defensive presence and awareness, and the high layup rating, I think it's actually perfect to be an efficient finisher. Now the shooting at a 60 will make a difference, but with no takeover or any changes to this build, I think you're still going to be okay. So before we move any further, I just want to say thank y'all so much for the support, and if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And when it comes to this build today, as far as for the attributes, we'll be able to reach a 99 plus when it comes towards our pass accuracy, ball handle, perimeter defense, steal, and stamina. Now you're also going to get a total of 54 badges, and some of my favorites were Glove on Hall of Fame, Interceptor, Clamps, and 94 feet. So let's get started with this build by leaving it under the point guard position. Getting into that height, I'm going to go with 6'7", and then once you get into that weight, man, you gotta go with 187. Now for that wingspan, I'm going to put this to 7'4", and that's going to open up the floor defensively, and at a 60, you've seen how efficient this build was. So the first area that I do want to dive into is going to be the physicals. When it comes towards that speed, I'm going to put this all the way up to an 86. Let's go with a 77 when it comes towards the acceleration. Moving into the strength, I'm going to go with a 71. And then as for that vertical, leave this as is. Now once we get into that stamina, max this to a 99. And once you get this build finished, once you do your Gatorade facility workouts, that does give you an additional +4. So we're going to maintain this 99 stamina. 4 added towards the vertical is going to be a 60. For the strength, that's going to be a 75. 81 when it comes to the acceleration with a 90 speed. Now overall, I think that this is crucial to be able to move forward with any type of build. Now from here, let's go ahead and check out the defensive end. When it comes towards that steal, let's go ahead and put this all the way up to a 99. Getting into that perimeter defense, I'm going to go with a 94. And then for that defensive rebound, this is optional. I'm going to put this to a 51. And then as for the offensive, let's go with a 66. Now, if you do want to make any type of changes or adjustments, feel free to do so. But as far as for these badges, we get Bronze Box Out Beast, Rebound Chaser, getting into the Steel Hall of Fame Glove, Interceptor, and Right Stick Ripper. Now, for the perimeter defense, you even get Gold Clamps, Fast Feet, and Pick Dodger. Then you also get 94 feet, Ankle Braces, Challenger, Workhorse, and Off-Ball Pass. Now, I really don't think there's any more need to add any more towards the defense. Let's go ahead and move along the line and start with the ball handle. So we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up max to a 91. As you get into that pass accuracy, let's go with an 89. And then for that speed with ball, put this up to a 75. Now let's get into these badges. We get Silver Blow-By, Speed Booster, Hybrid Drive, and Triple Strike. And then for that ball handle, a little bit more of the same, except we get Killer Combos, Unpluckable, and Physical Handles. Now you're also going to get Gold Ankle Breaker with Handles for Days. And then for the pass accuracy, I'm most happy about Bronze Bailout. Now you're going to get Gold Dimer as well with Relay Passer, Special Delivery, and then Break Starter. Post Playmaker is pretty important. And then you get Silver Touch Passer with Needle Threader. Now with this area, you're going to be able to get all of the pro dribble animations. I think the speed with ball is perfect, especially with this pass accuracy. Gives you Bronze Bailout, which means we're ready to move forward. Now when it comes towards that mid-range, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 77. As you get into that free throw, I'm going to go with an 81. And then moving into the actual three-pointer, I'm going to leave this as is. Now we get Silver Free Points, and then for that midi, Bronze Blinders, Deadeye. We're going to get a few other badges like Whistle. Then you also get Silver Open Looks, Midi Magician, Guard Up, Spot Finder, Space Crater, and Green Machine. We're also getting Silver Catch and Shoot with Gold Comeback Kid. Now this is pretty much what we're going to be looking like when it comes towards this side of the ball. This is one of the best builds that you can make for any type of setting. Now when it comes towards the finishing, let's go ahead and put this up to an 80 for that driving layup. You should be able to get this maxed out at 99 overall. As you can see with these badges, we get Silver Fearless Finisher, Slithery, Acrobat, and then Bunny. Now on top of that, you get Bronze Whistle once again, Gold 2-Step Spin Cycle, Float Game, and Scooper. Now once we get back to the top, you also get Giant Slayer, and then Hall of Fame Pro Touch. Now I would like to know your thoughts and opinions on this build. Is there anything that you potentially would change or do to make it even a little bit better? So with those 54 badges, you have to take into account 9 of them being Hall of Fame, 15 gold, 22 silver, and 8 bronze. Now something that I think everybody should take into account. If you like to buy your own boost or even wear performance boost, that's at least a plus 4 to 5. Now if you take into account activating your takeover, that's going to be another plus 10. And then the better you play, you also will be able to get a minor boost put towards your attributes. With all that being said, we have at least 4 to 5 attributes on this build off rip that you can potentially get to 99 overall. Now I was pretty happy using this build. Once you get your takeover, I think it completely changes the dynamic. I feel like it's able to do much more. Now from here, let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that everybody made this build correctly. These are the 3 comparisons that we should be getting. And as y'all can see, we have created the 2-way Play Initiator, also known as the 2-way Floor General. Now I truly appreciate your support. Take into account everything that I just mentioned with adding up boosts, and I think this is one of the best point guards to look forward to this year in Season 7. Now before we get out of here, I just want to say thank y'all so much for your support. God bless every single one of you, and if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the rich family. And last but definitely not least, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.